Springs on Friday, 30th, 2022. And I'm in the car. It's kind of rainy and cold, but I had to get out of Newport because it was just too cold. So anyways, I'm going to put the camera 16 miles away from Palm Springs. So we are just 5 miles away from the exit into Palm Springs. And it is sunny. There's sun up ahead. It was cold and rainy in Newport, and nobody wants to be at the beach. Anyways, thanks for watching my recent videos with my Insta Camera X3 and 360 camera. Back to me. I'm gonna switch the camera around. So I like the camera, but the files are extremely large. So I'll probably use the 360 camera for a lot of B-roll and just some really conceptual shots when I like to get those. But for now, I'm gonna show you where I'm going to Palm Springs today on Friday, and it's gonna be pretty. So, anyways, I'll just leave the camera on for a second and shut up so you can hear this beautiful drive into Palm Springs, California, which is about 100 miles away from Newport. It takes about traffic to get out of it. Takes a while to get out of Newport. It shouldn't be that long, but it's the last Friday of the year, so everybody's on the road. I've had to drive very careful, and there was 3 accidents that I just went through on the freeway. And anyways, you can see there's a huge cloud over Palm Springs, but there's a lot of sun in the horizon, so that's good. All right, so we'll turn the camera on in just a second. We're driving into Palm Springs. It's Friday, December 30th, 2022, and we just left Newport. It was raining a little bit. It was cold. It's been that way for the last week, and it gets that way in the winter. But Palm Springs is about 100 miles away east of Newport, and it was busy getting out of there, but we made it, and we are now approaching Palm Springs. So it is a lot nicer here. It's not raining, and the windmills look beautiful. Wind turbines. we're on Highway 111, and we're just turning here around the bend. We've got the beautiful wind turbines off to the left, and they look amazing. Views are stunning. As you start to approach Palm Springs, it's just stunning. The mountains and the vistas just go on forever. All right, we're gonna finish the rest of the drive in, and our destination is North Palm Canyon in Palm Springs. We're going to an art gallery. Hey everybody, we made it to Palm Springs. It's gorgeous here and the views are stunning. I'm at the PS Art Gallery here in Palm Springs off of North Palm Canyon. Flip the camera around real quick to show you the incredible mountains here that I absolutely love about Palm Springs. And not to mention, every parking lot in town has palm trees. Every single parking lot in Palm Springs has palm trees. And now, you know, palm trees aren't indicative to the area. They're actually transplanted here. So the views of the mountains are gorgeous. You really can't ever get enough of these mountains here. I was living in Palm Springs before I moved to Newport. And we just parked, and I'm meeting up with a friend here at the PS Art and Design Gallery who actually works here. And so he's one of my artists in crime. And I have lots of exciting news. I had an incredible December. I sold a lot of art, and I took the whole week off just to focus on marketing my art. Anyways, we're here, and we're gonna go inside. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the PS Art Gallery in Palm Springs, and we're here. We've made it after 6 months. This is the famous Jeff King, artist extraordinaire.
That is what you've been using. That's your camera.
And
wow, look how tiny it is.
That's what everybody tells me.
Wow.
When they see me. Anyways, let me back up here. We made it. We're now in Palm Springs, California. And I didn't know my friend works here at the PS Art Gallery. And this gallery is incredible. I've been getting used to not shutting up when I have the camera on, and people are like, "Can you please shut up so we can watch the video?" So we're gonna turn the camera off and talk for a little bit.
Out, but bye everybody. Yeah, well, if you want, you can do it.
Hey everybody, welcome to Beach Gypsy, my new channel on YouTube. I'm in Corona Del Mar, Newport Beach, and I'm headed to Laguna Beach today. I'm gonna do a little walking, talking tour and tell you what's going on with all of that. And I hope you've been watching my videos, enjoying the walking, enjoying the humor, enjoying what happens when I do these videos, which is kind of fun. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm just headed down Pacific Coast Highway on a beautiful November 15th, 2022. It's a cool yet sunny 64 degrees here in Corona Del Mar. The trees are beautiful. I'll spin the camera around so you can see the view. It's just stunning, absolutely stunning. So there's so much to see. You can't help but feel good and be happy when you're in this beautiful, beautiful, one of the most beautiful cities in the world. So it's just stunning. I'll just leave the camera on and talk for a little bit while I'm driving to the beach. Now, hopefully I can drive safely and not have any issues. I have a lot of stories to tell you. So on that note, I'll just let you soak in the sights. We're actually approaching Pelican Point at Pacific Coast Highway, and it's really lush. There's a lot of beautiful trees, and it's just gorgeous. And then up at the next light we have Pelican Point, Pelican Hill Resort, and it's gorgeous arches on the left-hand side at Newport Coast. found free parking just off of Legion Street, off the Coast Highway in a residential area, and it was just a really gorgeous little circle, circular area where you can drive in and park, and it was really peaceful. Some guy was sweeping the street in front of his house, but he didn't seem to mind that I parked there. I was a little worried that he'd say, "What are you doing here? Do you belong here?" Because in my travels, if you don't look like you belong there, people will be mean to you. One time I had a guy in Venice Beach just jump at me and on the sidewalk and say, "What are you doing here?" and stuff like that. So there was this, I just passed 15 cops on the right-hand side of the street here. So I'm a little nervous driving to Laguna lately. It's a little nerve-wracking. I had an art show at 222 Ocean Boulevard just the other day, and I went to pick up the art, made a left-hand turn, and of course I felt like the cop was right behind me, and sure enough, he pulled me over, and I told him right away, I'm all in the good. He said, "No, you're not. You did a left-hand turn. You didn't see it." I said, "No, I didn't see it." And, I was really stressed out about it because the show was over. And I'm going to tell you about it right now before I get there. But he was nice enough to let me go. Of course, he checked out my registration and my, insurance, and he saw that I had plates from another state, my original state, Arizona, and everything was fine. I told him, everything was fine. I was all good. I'm a very good driver, and I told him, I said what I was doing there. I said, "I'm down here." Oh, let's take a look at the beach here. This is the most gorgeous, stunning beach view ever as you approach Laguna. There's incredible cliffs with homes and waves crashing against the cliffs, and this is my favorite part of driving to Laguna, is that you see these stunning vistas, So the sign up ahead says Laguna Beach, home of the Festival of Arts and the Pageant of the Masters. We're now passing past the Laguna Beach city limits, and so what we're attempting to do today is we're going to do an hour video in Laguna and see some shops, talk to some people, maybe hear a little bit of music and promote some artists and see some art maybe, and just see who we stumble into and who's going to be friendly. Now, I was just driving down the street here in Pacific Coast, and I was thinking, I'm just putting this YouTube channel together, and I want to do a lot of walking tours and survey the area and show beautiful vistas and have silent, peaceful videos with, just nothing but pure silence is golden kind of moments. But what I'm starting to realize, I'm starting to find that I want to be a part of my videos and showcase my thoughts and my existence here where I'm at. You only live once, so I'm just flabbergasted by where I'm at now. I never thought I would be here, of all places, in Laguna. Or no, Beach. There goes a bird flying to the right. Every time I see a bird flying to the right, it's a little poignant little story there. I'll talk about more of that later. But so what I'm thinking of doing, since I only have 25 followers on YouTube, is to make my channel stand out and get some attention. Now, yesterday I posted a video, an edited video that I made when I went to the Fashion Island, and it was going to be just a nice, beautiful walking tour, and it turned out to be a very cold 55-degree day with no sun. And what I noticed is I just didn't feel that good that day. It was really cold out, my body was aching, my feet were killing me, and on the body aches, I walked for 3 weeks doing these tours, and my body was a wreck. So I took about 2 weeks off, got my body back in shape, got my better shoes and started walking again. Now I'm back, feeling great. And so what I'm thinking about doing for my channels is being a little bit like Ryan Seacrest at the beach, just talk about, be a little knowledgeable, have a lot of passion and heart towards what I see. And then maybe in the beginning right now, I'm just gonna try to get some attention and try to find ways to get people excited. I don't want to be a rebel or troublemaker, but I'm hoping to come across good people. And I was just talking to one of my good friends today who lives in Palm Springs. Shout out to Jeff. And I said, he was telling me that what happened was they kind of, the security guard made me leave the fashion mall. And it wasn't because I was doing anything wrong. It was just because I was walking around like a tourist with my camera, and he wanted to pick on me and tell me that I couldn't do it. I could have been a little more discreet about it, but, I wasn't afraid of anything. I wasn't doing anything wrong, but he tried to tell me people fall in the koi fish pond and YouTubers go in there and cause all these pranks and stuff. And I wasn't doing anything wrong. But what I want to do is I want to, document my journeys of who I meet along the way, and then maybe to get some attention, reward some of the people that I see and give them some cash to get some attention. Now, I'm not going to give anybody $100,000, but I was thinking if I can get 100 followers soon, if I can get up to 100 followers, I'll give somebody $100 cash in my journeys. So that sounds like a goal. But again, what my friend was talking about was that they probably kicked me out of the mall because I wasn't dressed fashionable. But I was actually looking at some men's suits there, and they were expensive, about $500-600 for a suit. But I was telling my friend that maybe I should have a video and tell my followers that if I can get 1,000 followers, I'll buy that suit and I'll make a video of it and go back to that mall and purchase the suit. But, have a little bit of a Pretty Woman moment where I go in and I, 1 minute I look like a bomb and the next minute I come out looking fantastic, like Cinderella or whatever. So anyways, we just got to Broadway at the Pacific Coast Highway. I got to put the camera down because this is exactly where I got stopped the other day trying to pick up my artwork. I'll spin the camera around so you can see where I'm at. The light just turned green. We're on Main Beach Boulevard and the lighthouse, the lifeguard house here. So we're just at the light of Ocean Avenue in Laguna Beach where I had my art show. And I'm going to park on Legion Street and do a walking tour of the area. So there's the lifeguard tower. All right, so we're going to park and I'll talk to you in a second. Traffic in this area is unbelievable. You got to be really safe. You got to be really careful. This area is a tourist trap. But this is where I'm going to get out of the car and film right by the lifeguard tower on, Laguna Beach and Pacific Coast Highway. And I just did a video of this area the other day where I filmed this area. And this is a popular area to film, and I could probably film here every week. But I'm going to try not to blab any much too more and put the camera down and just, I'm just doing this for content, and so my transcripts make the YouTube views go higher. But again, I really think I've got to come up with some creative ideas to get some followers and some viewers. I'm not going to do any pranks or anything, but I think since I love people so much and I like, giving money to homeless people, maybe I'll do a video where a couple ideas. I might give money to the homeless people that I see. Not a lot, just enough, so that they don't spend it on drugs. But I'm thinking of having a video of where the first good person I meet on my journeys, I'll give them $100. So, what's $100 anyways, but a day in Costa Mesa with gas and food. So, but, I'm an artist. I make some money. I'm not making a dime with this YouTube channel. I'm hoping to eventually, but you know, God willing. So, you know, it's a goal of mine. I have a lot of endeavors and dreams, and I'm pretty active, and I'm just thrilled that I'm thrilled that I can be out here filming this while I'm living here, because, you know, I'm from a little sleepy desert town, and there's nothing to film there, and nobody would care about anything there. But, you know, if I do go back to Tucson, I will definitely film what I can. And on an end note, I think with this video documentation, I'm going to film everywhere I can while I can, as safely as I can, driving. I'm stuck at the longest light here at Legion and Pacific Coast Highway. It just turned green. I'm going to get out of the car now. I'm going to park. I'll turn the camera and show you where I'm going. I found this place just below the hill here. I think it's this way. Let me see if we can find it here. Anyways, let me put the address in my phone. I think this is it. Okay, this is it. This is the circular little driveway off of Legion, and I found free parking up here yesterday, and it's beautiful trees, and it's this circular little drive. And what happened was I came all the way down here yesterday, and I parked here to do a video of Laguna, and I forgot to put the camera card in the camera. So it turned out to be a blessing, because then I got back to work and made some more money. Okay, we're parking now. Here we are. We're behind somebody from Nevada. So obviously they got free parking too. Here we go. All right, we're parked now off of Legion Street. We're going to walk down to Ocean Boulevard, Laguna Boulevard on Pacific Coast Highway. We're going to do a little walking tour. We'll talk to some people, and I guess I should go to the ATM and get some cash out, because every time I come down here I have no money, and I want to give some money to some people. If I, you know, maybe a few bucks to whoever I see. If I see a homeless person, you know, hopefully they buy some food or coffee with it. You know, I'd hate to give a lot of money to some homeless person to go buy drugs. But anyways, on that note, here we go. Peace. Oh, we've got some footsteps in the sand here. At least I think they're human footsteps. They look like monkey footsteps. We've got a flock of seagulls over here to the right, checking out the view. We've got some homeless guy taking a bath right now. Well, the sand feels warm, people. Feels great on my feet. I'm gonna take my flip-flops off. No one would believe it's November 15th in Laguna Beach. Well, it's quiet. There's no entertainment. There's nothing really special going on, but one thing is certain. It's nice being down here with all the crowds for a change. Give me some opportunity to maybe talk to some people in some of these shops. So I'm glad I talked to that woman owner or the gallery attendant